Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Farm Simulator 25. We are on the PS5, of course, and this is Frankenmuth, Michigan, but single player. As you recall, in my last video, I was saying the co-op player for the Frankenmuth is gone, unfortunately so, but you know, it is what it is. Like that and like that. So what are we up to? Well, we're branching out a little bit from the farming side. I've just purchased this lot over here with all this lumber on it. And so what I'm trying to do, we got the log sort set up over there, and I was dragging them, cut them down with a chainsaw, drag them up here and whatnot. And that's cool and groovy, but I thought I would like to try and experiment a wee little bit. That's our log sort over here, the truck pulls in and around, and over we come up here, semi pulls in up against tight to the wall, and the the Volvo, the big loader there, grab a gazillion logs and throw them on the trailer. At least, that's the game plan, right? But for the now, what we're doing is I'm just going to get my lumber mill rocking and rolling here. And what I'm doing right here now is I'm bringing in what they call a yarder. Now, if you've followed my Farm Sim 22 videos, any of those, towards the end you saw me doing some logging in there. Big, major forestry logging up in the hills and stuff. That was a lot of fun, I gotta tell you what. But yeah, so we're going to bring a yarder in, and we'll see if we can't drag them down a little quicker, maybe a couple at a time or something. I just want to experiment. It's just for shits and giggles, really. The main reason I'm doing this here on my single player is I can mess around with it here, and once I kind of get it down to a science and kind of get jiggy with it, I'm just dropping off my winch here so I can attach to the yarder. Pardon me, then, I can carry that over to my co-op one in the new Michigan map, because that, of course, I've got an entire field there, huge field, and I planted it with lodgepole pines, and they reach 36 feet at fruition, I believe. And so the idea being is, we're going to log that off and get a lumber mill and lumber productions, carpentry shop, maybe a barrel maker, get the coopers going, that kind of thing. But for the now, we're just kind of doing the shits and giggles thing and kind of figuring stuff out. It's been a long time, so I'm kind of reestablishing myself with how this works and how that goes and like that. So we got the mast up and whatnot, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take the cable and we're going to run it out to a tree. Now, that being said, if you watch here, we'll grab the cable, because you can't just put it anywhere and go willy-nilly, right? So we got you there. Now you'll see, going over this way, too small, can't do it on that one. Same again, too small, too short, that kind of thing. You need a good skookum tall tree. Now, I mean, we're not going in this direction, obviously. I just wanted to show you that, you can't just latch onto any old tree and go at it. It won't work that way. It's got to be a good tall one. Anyway, let's just speed this up for half a shake, and we'll get our butt down here. And there we go. So you can see here, now these pines, see, it'll attach to that. Now, I don't want to do it to this one, obviously, because I'm going to be cutting that down. But this one right here, now, you see that girl? She's good. Nice, tall, sturdy. So we can latch onto this one here. That'll be a good anchor point. And now you see up in the top left-hand corner, there's a tree and a tower. And you can see, pardon me, you can see the gantry crane there as well. So now you see our ropes going down, the yarder cable as it were, and then we'll just bring the basket down and start hauling some trees, see how it goes, So break out ye old chainsaw and starts to hauling. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to give this half a shake. I'm going to speed it up for you, and let's get to it, shall we? Alrighty now, we got a few of them down, got the butts facing each other. But. And we'll call down the, pardon me, the carriage here. Kommen Sie her. Bitte. Come on. There we go. Now you can see the choker cable hanging down underneath you there, right? So you don't have to, like you see here, there's the choker cable. Now you don't have to click on that per se or anything. What you got to do is get that basket close enough to the tree that you can put a choker on, and then take her out from there. And if the trunks are close enough together, which I'm hoping I can line this up right, then you can take two, maybe three. Two of these trees for sure. Three might be a little weighty for it, but you could probably take a couple at a time. Anyway, let's just slip a collar on here. Kichui. There we go. And of course, I won't be able to snatch this. They're too far apart. Pardon me. Yes, take it. Yeah, I was either planting them too deep or too far apart. Yeah. Now you notice I got it on follow. So where I go, the basket goes. It'll follow me. The carriage will follow me when I walk. I can also control it remotely. Stand where I am and shove it along type of thing. Okay, get you up there. Now let's see if we can do this. I don't know if it's going to catch on that tree that it's beside. Let's give it a shot here and see if we know where the bear poops in the old buckwheat. Alright, well, so far so good. Cool. Alright, now let's take her down here without dropping it on my oh-so-fragile little head. Get your Gulliver out of the way there, Nigel. The intelligent man would get out from underneath that. I stress an intelligent man would do that. You guys, however, are stuck with me, so sorry about your luck. Go, wrong way, Corrigan. Let's go down, that's it. And release. Gently goes the monkey. There it is. All right, so we'll put that into the sawmill, and that, of course, is going to go to my productions for planks, long planks, beams. Anyway, let's speed this up a wee little bit again. There we go. So as you can see, a lot of, wash, rinse, repeat, labor intensive, you bet your bippy. Now I did play around with that over there. You see that big logging machine and whatnot. Now you can come in and you can grapple the trees with it, and you can set the distance on how big you'd like your trees. Okay, we can't hook onto that. I'm too far away. Oh, well. Yeah, so, that big machine, you can grapple it, and then it'll cut it to whatever length you want, 5, 9, 12, 21 meters, or you can set it for max, and it'll kind of do the whole log and just take all the branches off for you and whatnot. For my purposes, I don't need really to do that. All I'm doing is cutting and dragging and getting them down here. There's where I should be standing. And then putting them into the sawmill, as it were. And as I say, that will make me planks, long planks, beams. It'll also do prefab walls, and it does wood chips as well, because you're going to have leftovers from making things. Oh, cool. We can take the weight. There we go. We'll grab two at a time there. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so you're gonna have leftovers. Well, the leftovers being wood chips. Well, I can sell them off. I can sell them down to the biomass and whatnot. So yeah, no waste, man, no waste. Okay, can I grab you? No, I'm too far away. Forgive the newbiness of this, but we all gotta learn, right? Well, in my case, relearn. It's been a couple of years since I've done this. Okay, I was hoping I could drag that close, drop it down, and pick up a third one, but all I'm doing basically is wasting time. I'm just a 3 dressed up as a 9. I'm just wasting your time. Yeah, ain't I though? But there you go. You chose to be here, so this is on you, man. No, I'm glad you're here. Truly glad for the company. Now you can see in the upper left, the carriage has now got all the way down to the tower. So now I will release the logs down there, clickety boom, and that should, I'm hoping, drop them into the loading zone for the sawmill, right? Like I say, this is all I'm kind of putting this to practice here, in the hopes that I can transfer my knowledge over onto my co-op map at the New Michigan map. And like that. That's coming along pretty cool. Well, you saw in my last one where I did the Michigan map and whatnot. You get an idea of how vast those fields are and whatnot. But yeah, we're doing the silage over there, of course, getting some money together that way, and then as we make money, we can branch out from there, type of thing, right? Baby steps, you know how it goes, eh? Juno, man, you Juno. Now you're gonna come peaceably, and if I kind of just drop you down a little bit, whoa, 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 okay, yeah, let's get crushed by. See, this is why a choker's lifespan is about maybe 2 frickin' years, maybe, doing logging, you know. It's a dangerous sport, and if you don't think twice, well, you only die once, right? Okay, gently. Oh, there we go. So you can see what I'm trying to do. There, all righty, yes. First time, look at that, eh? Just like I knew what I was doing, or what? And I do mean, or what? Okay, now are you gonna hang up? Oh, you are. You're gonna hang up in the tree there, aren't you? Oh, dagnabbit. Oh, never a dull moment. Okay, so Murphy. Yeah, frickin' fucking dirty word, dirty word, dirty word. Now we'll take you, drag you along. Can we get you out of this tree? I may end up having to cut that snag down to free this up. Oh, yeah, you probably want to get the heck out of Dodge there, buddy. You're going to drop that right in your gourd. See what I'm saying? Stupid as and stupid does, man. Because life is like a large tree dropping on your head. Sure. Come on now. Okay, now, do I want to... I don't even know if I want to mess with that. Let's just, one of the times good fishing. I'm just saying. Okay, now drop it down. Let it swing over, drop it down. Not fast enough, it's going to swing back. Okay. Not going to happen, is it? Are we going to be able to? Come on. Oh, why don't you come and play? All right, tack with it. Dig, nabbit, dippity dog. Well, there you go. Best laid plans of and all that, hey? Okay, let's get you down here. Oh, did I not drop you all the way in? Ooh, no, I did not. Just shy up. Okay, I got to make sure that carriage comes all the way down to this yarder. Like this one here. There, we can drop you. Now we'll grab these two here. Not you. Yoink. And now let's get a collar. Not you. Okay, there we go. Now let's just drag these puppies in here. Come on. Come on, see here. There you go. All right, so we'll get them in there. What do we got? Oh, we're getting up there. I think we're probably just over half full in the sawmill, so that's cool beans. Do 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 bada. Okay, so a little more wash, rinse, and repeat, and I'm just going to kind of speed this up for you just a wee little bit. Well, alrighty then. There we go. So you got the general idea of what we're playing at here and like that. There we go again. Alright, now just bear with for half a shake here. Okay, sorry about that. The old side is let go, and I had to go clear the old schnoz, and I'm sure you did not want to hear that. Alrighty, well, woot woot, and all that jumping in the air. This is going to work. Is it labor intensive? Yeah, needs a bit of spit and polish for sure, but the basics are here. The foundation for it are here. Now we just got to tweak it and like that. So there, of course, is what I'm making, with the planks, the long planks and all that. And that will come out. You saw where I dropped off my winch off the back of the tractor there. So that's to the side of that is a spawn area. And that's where all the wood chips will come out because there's no real kind of production for wood chips. But you can sell them on, as I say, as a fuel to the biomass and whatnot. So even though I've got everything else set up to sell, and it'll do that automatically for me, of course, the beams, long beams, planks, all that good happy stuff, prefabs and whatnot. The wood chips proper, I'm going to have to manually take and like that. Now we are down there, and to me, in the left-hand corner up there, it looks to me like that is right up against the tower. So we'll drop the trees, and hopefully they are in the drop zone. Hmm. And like that, and like that. Best laid plans, of course, of course. It's a horse, of course, but of a different color, don't you know? So yeah, this is kind of sort of what I am been at just for the now. I still got to get over. I got a buttload of wool I got to deal with, and I got goats. Their goat milk is all ready to go, and what have you. My grass fields are ready to harvest. My cotton isn't yet. That won't be ready till well, late fall, October, if I remember correctly. But ooh, look, shiny. Ooh, still got that new truck smell and everything, man. Okay, so we'll back you up, and I'm going to take this down to the loading zone, of course, down by the log sort. A little further, a little bit more. There we are. Goodly, goodly, and like that. Oh, I do like my Mack truck. Oh, hey, my rims don't match. The trailer rims don't match the truck rims. I'll have to fix that. That's too easy. Can of John Deere yellow spray paint, and away we frickin' go on that one. Okay, coming home on a wing and a prayer. Let's get you in here just a little bit more. There we go. So now you can see the principle behind this. The idea being is we'll take the grappler, the big Volvo there, and we'll see if that's going to run. Did I? I did. I left the motor running. Dagnabbit, that's something I got to be careful about because I've got it so you got to manually turn your vehicles on and off. Like in the morning when you go outside and getting your car started up, and then when you get out of your car, you turn it off. Yeah. And I don't care if you use keys or if you use a fob, you still have to turn the bloody things on and you still have to turn them off in real life. So I thought I'd try that here. Man, I tell you what, the amount of times I get out and forget to turn the vehicles off and just leave them running, wasting fuel, man hours on the engine, wear and tear on the parts, all that happy stuff. So as you can see, this is the game plan as far as loading up goes. And once I get kind of jiggy with the controls on the grappler and whatnot, it'll go a lot more fluid. It's going to be really jerky, messy around here right now because keeping in mind I'm just using a console controller. I don't have the joystick setups and all that, although, man, did I see a sweet one the other day. Dual joystick steering wheel, plus he had the gaming mouse. Kind of looks like a glove that fits right over. Wowzers. I'm like, oh, drool. But anyway, my friends, I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm playing at and kind of share that with you. And yeah, so in the meantime and in between time, guys, brightest blessings, eh? Brightest blessings, my friends. Love and light. Yeah. You know what comes next, right? That's right. When you're done here, do this old man a favor, will you? Go tell somebody you love them. Hey, 3 little words, guys, and it's free. All right. Go be the rock stars you already are, my friends. Happy 420, and for you Christians out there, I guess it's, what is it, Happy Easter, I guess, what you guys celebrate, and like that. So, yeah, happy 420, happy Easter, and to the rest of you, have a great day, laddies. Okay, like I said, go be the rock stars you already are. I will see you in the funny papers, my friends. Okay, bye for now.